6 p.m. 11/9. Welcome everybody. Just want to give a quick update before the bell is over, and we will continue to monitor this reversal that we have here. This is sort of playing out for what we were talking about in the weekend video, and it took a little extra day than what we thought, but that's okay. So what we have going on here, we're going to go on SPX. If you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit the Options Center logo, and subscribe. If this information is helpful to you, or if you want to see this more often, please hit the notification bell and like the video. So here we go. SPX on the daily. We're checking this out from the point of view of this being still within a correction. So I laid this out as if it's going to be megaphone. Do I think we'll end down here at the bottom of the megaphone? I don't know. We may move further down from there if this is the correction that I think it is. So coming up to the end of possibly wave 3 here, we had an ending diagonal, broke down with an ABC correction for a larger degree wave A. And from my perspective, this is a 3-wave move up, an expanding B way above all-time highs, and our expanded C should come down lower here to the 23.6, which is off of the top of the all-time highs from here before. I think you could see that if I move over. Yeah, from the all-time highs, we put this retracement there. So shallow would be the 23.6, but we start to get into the zone of the retracement here, and this rising pivot would be a phenomenal point to reverse and start heading back up for our 5th and final wave up. So this would be wave 4. Move this over a little bit. Okay, so what's happening with this wave 3? I'm sorry, excuse me, this 3-wave move up. We had moved right into resistance, got a doji candle, a bearish doji candle inside day yesterday, and a reversal for a Morningstar reversal pattern. Nice follow through today. Now for you bulls, you might be looking for something just a little bit different. I think this is a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then there's a 5-wave move here that has completed. You may think this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and we completed the wave 3, and we're actually looking for a wave 4 and then 5 possibly before correcting for a wave 2. So if that's the point, then you'll probably take your retracement from the wave 3, and you'll get somewhere around that 46.27 area down to the 45.70, in between that 23 and 38.2 retracement. If you take it from the bottom of your wave 3 here, just a little bit lower, maybe looking down to that all-time high support there, which would that would be a very big support to hold on to. So yeah, if you're bullish, just look to that all-time highs. Shouldn't get back underneath here. If you're bearish, maybe we see a reaction here and we start continuing to the downside. For this wave C, if this is a B, C, we should see a 3-wave move down, a 3-wave move up, and then a 5-wave impulsive wave down at this point. We have CPI in the morning, so let's see if this is a catalyst. The PPI this morning was right in line, but it just kind of says, hey, inflation's still going. Let's see what the CPI has to say tomorrow and how the market reacts to that. Let's go down to the lower time frame. And by the way, there is a more bearish scenario out there. There's different ways to count this, but this is what I am going for right now. And I'm well aware, even if you are a bear, well aware of this point here to see if we actually crack down there. We have our new trend line, fresh trend line here that we have to break through. There's all sorts of spots. You have to keep going day by day. But just checking out the pattern of this next drop, whether it could come down to here, or down to here, or even way down here, it would be going very fast at that point. If you were seeing a correction at this point, you'd see a capitulation somewhere around there. So we'll continue to monitor this every single day. Don't forget that hit that notification bell. Look at the MACD. It has not curled over yet. It has not given us a sell signal. It is starting to curl just a little bit, so we'll keep monitoring that. And we have the RSI still in the overbought area, and it formed another divergence, bearish divergence at that point. So we'll just continue to keep watching these 65-minute chart. Getting down to this this last wave that happened, I had this I had the bullish count in here from what I saw: 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 4 5, and that we finished there. Don't worry about that count right now. If you're bullish, then that could be a count for you. You had an ending diagonal here at the end, and we actually reversed. Now, looking at trend lines only, ignoring the actual counts. What we're going to do is, since we had a 1 2 possible 1 2, we broke down from the main trend line, and then we had this minor trend that was formed earlier last week. And so it took us a second to break down from that. So we actually broke down from that point here, and we're trying to retest it. So let's see if we actually push back off of it. If we get back over it, then maybe we're back testing this one here. Now, my scenario that we are in the downtrend at this point is if we get above this 4718.5 area, then that negates our count. But I will be looking for the next best thing, which would mean that we have a wave 5 extended just a little bit further. We get another breakdown from a higher point, and possibly we're more into the bullish territory where we have this is a big 1 2, and we continue higher. Okay, so just monitoring this. We broke down that level. We broke down the level on QQQ and IWM. We also broke down from their trend lines as well. So again, this is the all-time highs that we'll be watching for, right around that 40-ish area, 45 area. So that coincides with the gap here. That'll be our first real big target. We have the options expected move. That's why I have the alert here for this week. So, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit to make a top. And I don't expect much more out of this week than this 46.35 area. If we do, then price may accelerate pretty quick after that. It's just like it did on the upside, probably about 4 or 5 weeks in a row. So the only other thing I want to show you, we are in some VXX plays, some calls, and you see this this descending pivot. We got underneath that pivot. Let me zero in here. I have some targets there for my Patreon peeps. We kept testing and testing and testing, trying to get back over that pivot. Triangulated, even got really tight in there, and then broke down to make all-time highs on the market and to make all-time lows on this VXX, which tracks the VIX futures, which is /VX for you guys who are curious about that. But we got back over this pivot, and we're right here in the point of control. And also this downtrend popped above that, and we're just really grinding right above it here. So we really want to watch to see if we hold above there and start making our way up, or if we break down from this point. It's a real big point here for us to see what our next move is to come here. Now, if you look at the daily, we are holding that 8 EMA, which is that's good for us, bullish for the VXX. We want to hold that. It coincides right with everything that we're talking about. So especially that downtrend line. If we close underneath that 8 EMA, then we have something else going on, and we'll jump out of this trade and look for other moves. So that's it, you guys. That's all I want to show you, give you updates, and thanks for joining us here at Options Center. You guys don't forget to like the video. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.